Introduce yourself.
Hello, myself SAGAR TUNGAL. I am basically from Chamkhandi, Balgota district, and I have done my MBBS from KMC and I took coaching in Bright Medical Institute, Bangalore.
How helpful were classes at Bhatia Institute?
They were quite helpful. Without I owe most of my success to the teachers here at Bright Medical Institute, and they were outstanding in their respective fields. Especially I liked the classes of physiology, anatomy and biochemistry, surgery, and especially AIIMS medicine classes were too good, and they were quite helpful in cracking the exams.
What books did you read for exam point of view?
As per textbooks concerned, only textbooks that I read well during these 7 months of preparations were AIIMS for physiology and Robbins for pathology and Lippincott's for biochemistry. Other than that, most of the guidebooks that Tamim sir mentioned, only those guidebooks I followed, and the class notes were also immensely helpful.
Can you give some tips and suggestions to your juniors?
Most importantly, before starting your preparations, make your mind to study hard and get a good perspective of what you are doing and why you are doing what you are doing, because it takes a lot out of you and you need to be mentally prepared to give your best for all these 6 months consistently. And as for preparation is considered, don't get frustrated by the amount of work that you have to do. Love what you do and enjoy learning the subjects, and each one of it is beautiful, and unless you are really interested in it and learn properly, you won't remember much. Spend much of the time in learning the concepts and getting them clear rather than solving the MCQs blindly. And that's all. Love what you do for 8 months and you will get good ranks.
How helpful were class notes?
Yeah, they are all the 19 subjects you cannot master by yourself, and these class notes and classes will give you a proper direction in which are the topics that you need to stress more on and which are the things that are in trend, and so that depending on that you can tailor your preparations, and they will guide you what to read and what not to read. And during last month of preparations, only thing that you can revise is your class notes, and they will form the basic skeleton over which you can prepare your own, add few more points and make it one solid notes, so that you can read it in the last months of your preparation, and those are the things that will give you the results in the end.
How helpful are test series?
Yeah, I had joined test series of Bhatia, and I found them quite helpful, and they help you gauge yourself properly on monthly basis, and you get to know where you stand and which are the areas that you are weak in, so that you can strengthen those areas. And they also give you a confidence boost from time to time, which is very vital in the periods of where you are not confident about yourself, and they help you bring up your morale a lot.
Which faculty sessions were good?
What to say about that day? All the faculties are extraordinary. The ones that I really got inspired from and I just used to daze at them at the end of the classes were Tamim sir for medicine, and Jay sir for surgery, Rajat sir's radio, Ashwani sir's anatomy class was too good. Then Rebecca mom's class for biochemistry, and most of the classes were too good for us, and without them I don't think I would be in this position to talk, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart.